What's going on, everyone? Sneaky Mofo here, back with another Mario Mug Monday. If you've never seen this before, this is the series where I talk about gaming, life, and whatever else comes to mind. Today, what I'm drinking is a delicious combination of Coke and 0 calories, otherwise known as Coke Zero. I didn't feel like making coffee today because it's hot as balls here, and yeah. But the mug is still badass. I still want to drink all the stuff that I can in this thing because I just love it. Anyway, today I've got a lot of things to cover, so I'm going to try to blow through a lot of stuff really quickly. Got my little handy list here. First thing, the Daily RPG. This is a new series that I'm starting where basically it starts me putting out content daily on YouTube. So whenever I went to the Creator Day at YouTube in Atlanta a week and a half ago or so, there were a lot of variables that they discussed. One of which being, being consistent with content. And so I have so much Battlefield 4 footage, it's just ridiculous. So I wanted to start with this format of the daily RPG. And I started off thinking that I would make them like 1 or 2 shots, but I feel like they're a little too short in that format. I want it to be at least a minute and a half or two. So that's going to be what the future ones after about episode 4 or 5. I've got about 6 or 7 made, uploaded, scheduled to release. 11 a.m. every day is going to be whenever these videos come out. So, yeah, make sure you check those out. Next up, E3 is happening this week. And if you don't know what E3 is, it's only the biggest gaming event of the year, every year. Last night, Bethesda had their keynote, and they talked about Fallout 4 and Doom. I guess they're doing an Elder Scrolls card game, like Hearthstone, however you pronounce it. So that should be interesting. There's definitely a lot of lore to build from. So I think that could be interesting. So if you like card games, especially those of you who are playing The Witcher 3 and maybe Gwent, the card game in that is your foray into the card game sort of territory. I think Bethesda doing this would be pretty interesting. The color on this thing changes sometimes. I think it depends on when the sun goes into the clouds and whatnot. Anyway, let's see. Steam sale. That's the next up on my list here. Hide your wallet. Basically, yeah. What I do is this. This is my strategy, okay, to keep me from just senselessly buying games because of deals. Throughout the year, I go through my the list that they give you of games that they think you'll be interested in. I can't remember what they call it right now, but anyway, I go through that list throughout the year, and anything that looks really interesting to me, I add it to my wish list. And so then when the Steam sales happen, I just stick to my wish list. I go to my wish list, I see what's on sale there. I pretty much go for anything that's 60% off or more. Unless it's already a cheap game and maybe it's 50% off or something, I like to stick to the really good deals, and you have to watch out for the studios or the publishers that jack the price of their game way up just before the sale happens, and so the sale price ends up not really being all that much of a deal. So kind of got to watch out for stuff like that. But anyway, it's been good for me. I haven't been blowing wads of money or anything like that. So yeah. All right, next thing, Razer Blade Pro. I ordered one of these things. I've got an Alienware M18X. I was going to sell that and then use this Razer Blade Pro, but I received it and I returned it. I shipped it back solely because of the screen. I can't believe how terrible it looks, and maybe it's because I'm spoiled with my IPS monitor, and the monitor on the Alienware M18X that I have also is IPS, and that TN panel on the Razer Blade Pro is just killing it, man. I just can't even believe that they put that piece of junk in there with everything else that they have. And they're like dividing their user base between their Switchblade UI, which is like this little LCD panel that acts as a mouse pad sort of thing, So you either get that and the keyboard, you know, and then this shitty monitor, or you get, what is it, the Razer Blade QHD or something like that with a much higher resolution, IPS panel, but you don't get the Switchblade UI. You only get the keyboard and then where the regular mouse pad would be. I don't know, man. For the price, there's just no way. So I shipped that puppy back. It was a big bummer. Next up, Apple Watch. Bam! I had to get one of these, the Sport. Let's see. There we go. I like it. I like technology. I like tech. I'm a fan of tech. So I'm not like Apple fanboy, Android fanboy, Microsoft fanboy. I'm not any of that. I have products from everyone. I don't prefer, PC is my main platform, but I like consoles, I like handhelds, I like mobile, I like everything. If it serves a good purpose in my life, I like it. Not much of a hater. I don't like wasting much time hating, you know what I mean? So anyway, the Apple Watch has been really, really awesome. And the thing I've really enjoyed the most about it is the fitness functionality of it. And, so basically, let me see if I can actually get this to do it here. This is kind of like a weird angle to try to be using it. So here's like the activity monitor. I don't know if the screen is reversed or whatever, but I need to like work on all of my goals for the day. But it'll tell you how many calories you burn. It like buzzes on your wrist and tells you when to stand up. Stand up, move around for a minute every hour. And it's annoying in the best way possible because it's just like, for me, in a lot of ways, it serves as a reminder of how much time I spend sitting here focused on something. So it gives me a chance to stand up, move around a little bit, and it helps show me that I need to perhaps get focused again. Like, shit, another hour's gone by. Did I make progress on what I'm working on? Or did I get lost down the YouTube rabbit hole? you know. So yeah, that functionality alone is just awesome for me. And so it's still got a lot of room for growth with the apps and all that stuff, but I like it. It's a nice little accessory. So, yeah. Next up, I got two more things here. One is Project Fi, which is Google's mobile plan, basically. They're looking to beat the shit out of Verizon and all of them. Right now, Project Fi uses Sprint towers and T-Mobile towers, as well as Wi-Fi. So basically, I've got a Nexus 6 coming with the Project Fi welcome pack, which right now it's invite only. You can sign up for an invitation, but once you get it, you get the Nexus, you get everything set up. It's $20 a month for the service of unlimited talking and text in the US and Canada. And then it's $10 per gig of data. Okay, so $30 a month for everything. And whatever you don't use from your data plan, it like rolls over or goes back into your account. So let's say you paid for 2 gigs of data, you paid $20. If you didn't use it all, it keeps basically rolling back, so you don't waste that money. Looking really forward to that. Before I had my iPhone 6 Plus, I had Android phones forever, and it'll be cool to have this as well. So we'll see how Project Fi works around here. Google is actually putting fiber here in my city, probably within the next year or two or something. They announced that we are one of the cities. So hopefully within a year or so, I'll have gigabit speed. I can't wait to get rid of Time Warner Cable. Yeah. Last up on my list here, YouTube Academy, YouTube Creator Academy, or something like that. I signed up for it this week and next week. Basically, they have like 6 or 7 video modules that you go through, and you learn about lighting, you learn about how to make great videos, not necessarily on a shoestring budget, but not on an infinite budget either. So I've just been hitting it hard with studying and learning as much as I can about YouTube and how to make great videos, great content, marketing ideas, all this stuff, man. It's what I've been focusing on for the past few weeks, and I really want to make it. I want this YouTube thing to happen. I want this to be my full-time job. And so I'm still floundering quite a bit trying to figure out how to make that happen because I'm not that crazy personality. I'm not PewDiePie. I'm not Dashy, or Jacksepticeye or Markiplier. I'm none of those guys. I'm pretty chill, But I think between, the talents that I have in certain games and what I can bring to the table with, hacking games, the montage kind of stuff that I want to do, tutorials and all that. You know. Oh, and also the YouTube for Gamers. That's something that I'm starting. YouTube for Gamers. And I've got all kinds of topics lined up that I'm going to do videos on. Video campaign strategies, editing with Sony Vegas, which is what I use for all my editing, editing with Photoshop, making awesome video thumbnails, introduction to analytics, all about MCNs, multi-channel networks. I'm with Curse, by the way, and they're super awesome. Just all kinds of stuff. I was sitting here reading off this list here, but I hope that kind of gets me in the good graces and subscription lists of other gamers and other YouTubers who want strategies to try to succeed. I'm not the guy that has millions of subscribers, ergo listen to what I'm saying because I've succeeded. It's more like I'm the coach who I haven't won a Heisman Trophy, but I can get you to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I can teach you what you need to know, and then with what you bring to the table, you take that knowledge and then succeed with that. You know what I mean? So coach mentality, I guess you could say. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. This video we're at about 12 and a half minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But I get talking on so much of this stuff, I never actually drink anything out of the mug, really. So, but it's here. Here's the mug. Yay. All right. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you're just seeing this for the first time, check out my channel. See if you like the stuff. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts. All right. See you all in the next video. Take care.